Ah, Warlocks, victims of Faustian bargains, scholars of forbidden magic, or idiots who don't understand the nuances of soul economics. Now, if you picked Warlock as your class, you probably love using that crutch of a cantrip or finally wanted your DM to put your backstory in the campaign. Here's what I think your favorite Warlock subclass says about you, and I count around 10 of these magical sugar daddies to get through, so let's jump right into it. You probably got into D&D because you heard about the satanic panic of the 1980s, but once you found out you weren't going to be sacrificing anyone, you figured playing this subclass would be the next best thing. You probably like playing evil characters, and you picked this feature after seeing Hurl Through Hell, even though most times you'll never be able to use it because most sane DMs won't let you get past level 13.
Hey buddy, you lost the fiddle contest. Now go orphan some children. You had a whole band with you. Boo-hoo. Get to the parasiting.
You're a fan of Geiger-esque aesthetics, Lovecraftian horror, and if you play Vampire the Masquerade, you're probably a Malkavian. You may be a fan of Call of Cthulhu and pick this so your DM would give you some quest lines with esoteric mystery. If it's neither of those two and you're more of a mechanical player, you may just like the ability to mentally mess with your party members, NPCs, enemies, and have a firm belief in psychic damage superiority.
Yeah, Rick! Let's follow the weird scroll! How was I supposed to know secrets of creation were the steps to finding an Elder God? It was in Deep Speech! I thought it was in Celestial!
You love the mysteries of the ocean, and are probably projecting some deep-seated thalassophobia. You think krakens, aboleths, sea hags, and other aquatic antagonists are real spooky, and wanted the powers to reflect that.
So you're telling me, captain of a vessel for 10 years, and all you want is my soul? You've got yourself a deal!
You are a huge fan of the hero or villain that forms a strong bond with their weapon trope, and although you may deny it, your character is edgy. You probably couldn't pick between a spellcaster and a frontline fighter, and somebody else already picked a paladin. You thought about multiclassing, but your DM just wouldn't let you. That or you just wanted to pick the strongest subclass, you power gaming bastard. Your DM probably does a somewhat decent Robin Williams impression, and you're probably a fan of medieval Middle Eastern aesthetics. You like to play a lot of joke characters, with this one being no exception. Your favorite race to play is probably Genasi, and who could blame you? The abilities you get from playing this subclass on top of the traits from Genasi mixed together like chocolate and peanut butter.
We're surrounded! What are we gonna do?
Worry not. I have a plan.
Oh, Gary, you prick!
You like the idea of playing a Warlock, but don't want a Lumbergian patron that'll have you killing innocents and coming in on a Saturday. With a Celestial, you figure you'll get plenty of vacation days, overtime, and get some helpful community service to grow your power. You may just like playing good aligned characters. That or your DM banned Cleric and you didn't know about Divine Sorcerer.
Be not afraid.
Similar to the Celestial, but you like things to be a little more chaotic. You don't mind the type of boss that'll tell you to work without a permit or do something mildly illegal to save some time. You're probably a gambler, enjoying the excitement of a patron that'll reward your mischievous deeds with a piece of magical candy or by turning your enemies into colorful confetti. Here you go, boss. What do I get?
Viva Italia, per favore, della luce, mezzo mare, mamma mia, da maledetare,
You're a Skeletor stan and love the Undead. Being a part of the school of necromancy didn't quite scratch that lichy itch that's been pestering you since your third rewatch of The Evil Dead 3. You wanted your character to be spooky, or probably a fan of skeletons, and hate worrying about the little things in life like breathing or eating in D&D. You're the exact type of person that picked the Undead, except maybe you like vampires a little more, but that's a stretch. You probably didn't realize that Pact of the Undead was even a thing, or that it does most of what the Undying does, but better.
I wouldn't want to be that guy right about now.
You like characters that have a tragic backstory and are obsessed with giving out the poison condition. You despise fighting UNT, constructs, undead, elementals, most fiends, 30% of the monster manual, and Rasputin, and figured this would be an easy workaround without needing to take Elemental Adept.
Hey, kid! You're looking for work?
What? I'd inflict the same pain onto others that's burdened me so? Hell yeah!
Well, that's all for today. If you liked this video and want to hear more of my baseless opinions, consider commenting down below. Catch us next time when we return to form with a Halloween special. Ha!